Yes, boxing fans, and welcome to the Mob Predictions with me, Chris Chapman. Hit like, hit subscribe, and sound off down below in the comments section. Today we head into the heavyweight division and discuss the rematch between Britain's Dereck Chisora and New Zealand's Joseph Parker. The fight takes place on Saturday, December the 18th in Manchester, England, and is being shown worldwide on Dazn. Both Parker and Chisora are ranked in the top 10 of heavyweights on BoxRec and with the WBO. This rematch is coming about for two reasons. One is the close nature of Parker's split decision win back in May, and secondly, the logjam at the top of the heavyweight division, meaning the chances at the titles are already sewn up by the Fury and White mandatory for the WBC and the rematch between Usyk and Joshua for the WBA, IBF and WBO titles. So before we go any further, let's check the tail of the tape, starting with Joseph Parker.
Joseph Lupe Soliai Lauli Ale Maleatoa Parker,
who stands 6'4" and is aged 29. He boxes out of the orthodox stance and carries a 76-inch reach. Parker's record is 31 fights, 29 wins, 21 by knockout, and 2 defeats. Turning to Dereck Chisora now.
Deal boy, Dereck War Chisora.
War stands 6'1.5" tall, is age 37 and boxes out of the orthodox stance. He carries a 74-inch reach, and Chisora's record is 43 fights, 32 wins with 23 wins by knockout and 11 defeats. In my previous video predicting the first contest, I felt that Parker's youth and freshness plus new link-up with coach Andy Lee would lead him to a victory by stoppage over the old war horse in Chisora. And fundamentally, that is how I see this rematch taking shape. And my reasoning is based on Parker having more chance to take on board the lessons from new trainer Andy Lee, who has been vocal in not wanting Parker to pour with his jab and take rounds off admiring his work. These habits have held Joseph back in both the Chisora fight and the previous outing against Junior Farr. And it is this I see Parker correcting and establishing dominance through his jab from the outset of this contest. So Chisora is going to bring the forward pressure early and will try to win within the first 4. But in my opinion, this will leave him open to counters from Parker, and he will tire as the rounds approach the midpoint of the contest, where Parker will take over and finish the contest between rounds 9 and 10. I just feel in Chisora, he has been to the well so many times, and eventually it is going to catch up with a fighter. And I feel as 2021 draws to a close, the over a decade of hard fights against top opposition will take its toll. Dereck has rematched 2 of his previous conquerors in Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte, and he has suffered worse defeats in the second contests as well. This illustrates his unwillingness to change up his line of attack, and how Joseph Parker will have a clear route to victory by not falling for the feints and sticking behind a mobile jab. So with that being said, as I've mentioned, the mob is calling a KO victory for Joseph Parker between rounds 9 and 10. I just feel he's the fresher fighter. He's had more time to embed with his coach. He's gonna have to be more active than he was in the first fight, but I do believe that is something Parker has got in his locker. He's had, more time to feel better since his injury and his operation on his elbow. So I just feel youth is going to be served in this contest. Parker's going to make a statement, stop Chisora. And I believe there are fights once the undisputed fight, whoever is going to be in that contest, whichever one, whichever combination it's going to be. But once that falls into place and there has been an undisputed fight, those belts are going to fracture again. And I believe Joseph Parker will be able to move on from this fight with Chisora, probably to secure a contest with Joe Joyce, and the winner of that will be prime position to pick up the mandatory spot for the WBO, which is due in, well, less than 18 months now, but will become due after an undisputed contest, I'm sure. So from me at the Mob Predictions, me, Chris Chapman, this has been another video, a lovely video we've enjoyed to put out for you, and we hope everyone enjoys their holiday season into the end of 2021, and we'll catch you again in 2022.